Hello, everyone.
Hey, bag ladies and bag dudes. I'm Sarah Lawson from So Sweetness. Thanks so much for joining me for Ask Sarah, my weekly Q&A chat. Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us. This is my husband Danny if you're new around here, and we watched the comments before the show and I started cracking up at this comment from Lynn, so I told Danny we got to post this one. Lynn says, I've seen a post on Facebook that my biggest fear is when I die, my husband will sell all my sewing stuff for what I told him I paid for it. That's awesome. Love that. So welcome to Lori from Texas. I see Clovis from Indiana. So thanks everybody so much for watching tonight. I have a whole bit of bunch of announcements to make. Sorry, just boring announcements. And then we'll get over to the Minikins Season 2 sneak preview for tonight. So I know I'm not really dressed for the weather. It's kind of chilly in Chicago, but when we come in the sewing room for our live shows or filming, we've been filming all day. There's 3 lights in here and it gets really hot. So I've been wearing like t-shirts and tank tops all day, even though as soon as we step out of this room, it's cold. I would consider it cold in the rest of the house, right? Yeah.
We keep it like 74.
Yeah. Well.
But it doesn't stay 74 because the thermostat's in this room. So as it gets warm here, it thinks the whole house is the warmer temperature.
Yeah. It's just because of our studio lights. Yeah, and our son William had a mysterious rash on his hands for the past 2 days. So yesterday he came home from school early with a rash on his hands. The teacher sent him home. And then today he stayed in school for the whole entire day, but when he came home, he had sort of like raised areas, almost like hives on his hands. So I'm not sure if it's something he's touching at school. He's not been eating anything different. So I realize allergies can pop up at any time, but I don't know. It's a bit of a mystery. He's not overly bothered by it, but I'm curious why he's getting these hives, and he's trying to sort of almost use it as an excuse to stay home. And yesterday he was complaining of a stomach ache, and
He did have an upset stomach, though.
He did have a stomach ache, but was it enough to stay home from school?
I said no right from the start.
Yeah, I know. He laid down the law for us. All right. Okay. So my first announcement is if you like using our acrylic templates, we have 3 new templates coming this week. Ed and Robin have shipped to us the Renegade bag templates for Crimson and Clover, and for the Annex double zip box pouch, and we're getting those this week. I already have the tracking number for that. And 3 more templates will be coming soon. The airplane bag, Kismet trinket boxes, and the Creative Maker supply case. So again, if you like using the templates, we'll let you know as soon as we get those in the shop, and they'll be listed on the website. So let's get over to Danny's favorite part of the show. We'd like to ask all of the bag ladies and bag dudes to go ahead and type that in the comments for us right now, either bag lady or bag dude. And I know I'm certainly a proud bag lady, and we super love the bag making community. And thanks so much for coming back week after week and watching our live shows and participating in the Facebook group and just being helpful. And we love seeing the photos, and we love seeing the really nice comments. So thank you so much for being part of our community. All right, so I was thinking about this today, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind letting me know in the comments, but I'm super curious, what's the number of So Sweetness bags or pouches that you've made? So I know that's a really hard question to ask, and you might not know, but I'm really curious, especially when I see people make a lot of the Minikins, like for craft fairs and things. How many So Sweetness projects have you made, if you know, or if you have like your best guesstimate? I'm really curious, and I'm going to look in the comments in a second too. I'm just really curious, and people ask me every once in a while how many bag patterns I've designed, and I remember from a few years back, now I'm talking like 5 or 6 years ago, I had already written, I don't even know how many patterns. So I've written 2 books, and each of the books have 12 patterns in them. Minikins 1 and 2, which Minikins Season 2 is coming out soon. Those are each, 12 patterns. One has 13, so that's
49.
49 already. There's, I want to say at least 40 patterns in the shop that are like for sale patterns. Keep track since you're the one that's good at math. I have at least, I don't even know, at least 12 free patterns. Probably more than 12.
101.
Let's round it up to 20 just to be a little bit more accurate.
So 109.
I've done a lot of patterns for magazines. I don't even know how many. Maybe we'll do 15 for that. I I don't even know. So that's as far as the patterns that I've written. I'm looking through the comments. I see a lot of people saying 10, 15. And if your number is not high, no worries. I know some of you are newer to making bags or new to my patterns, but it's just really cool seeing the numbers. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, Bronwyn says she can't wait to see Michelle's number, I think. And then
Oh, yeah, Michelle's number.
Danielle said she can't wait to see what Bronwyn and Michelle says for their numbers.
All right. Well, you keep an eye out, and I'll keep talking. All right. So let me show you the
I think
Minikins.
the high so far has been 20.
I see a couple 20s there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
BJ said more than 20.
Okay. Interesting. I'm just very interested. And again, like your highness or lowness of your number isn't good or bad. We're just curious. All right. So the Minikins Season 2 preview for this week is... This is called the Disco Double Zip Pouch, and it comes in 2 different sizes. This is size large. I know it's huge, but I super love the size large. Obviously, it's called Double Zip Pouch because there's 2 zippers. There's 2 separate compartments on the inside. They're completely separate, and it's got a handle on it. I originally envisioned this as a cosmetic bag, but when I first made it, what was it, a couple months ago, I finished it, and either Danny or we had a contractor over here, a carpenter, and one of them said that it looked like a lunch. Was that a lunchbox?
I think it looked like a lunchbox.
Okay.
I saw it again. I'm like, that's a good lunchbox.
I suppose.
Put some insulation stuff in there. Boom.
I guess you could have one zipper be the cold compartment and one zipper be the hot. I guess if it was
or wet
insulated.
From dry.
Yeah, if it was insulated. I used the fabric that I used for this particular project is Biachino. It was actually a sateen print, which is mainly used for garments, but I extra interfaced it with Pellon Shape Flex before I added it to the foam just because it's a garment fabric.
Can you show the inside?
Can I show the inside?
People are asking.
I didn't close the opening in the lining, so I just kind of wonder taped it to the inside. I am going to I'm going to sew it up together, but let me just, I guess I'll show you. That's this compartment. This is the half that I Dritz wash away wonder tape to the zipper. The other side, I'm pretty sure I just have that loose in there. Yeah, it's just loose in there. I promise it'll be sewn in there. Not enough hours in the day. This particular pattern, if you made either the Sidewinder pouch or the Moto pouch from last year's Minikins, this is, I think, the only pattern with a drop-in lining, so it's the same process as in the Sidewinder or the Moto pouch from last year, except obviously there's 2 linings instead of 1. Oh my gosh, Diane says, so far I've made 90 bags. I'm going for the 100 bags in 100 days, almost there. Holy moly. Nicole says, I've made over 125. Wow, that's a lot.
There's some big numbers here.
I see some big numbers. Donna says 75 or more. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a real lot.
Brown says she's too tired to count.
Bronwyn says, I'm too tired to count. It's high, though. That's awesome. And again, we're not trying to make anybody feel bad if you're newer to sewing my patterns. I just was really curious to see. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that Minikins Season 2 preview. I showed another one. I kind of was searching for a bag at the beginning of the show because, you know, I always do my little bag dance. This was one I already showed, but we filmed the video for this one
180
yesterday.
for Laura.
180 for Laura?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. I sort of lost my train of thought there. My jaw just kind of dropped down.
That's
180,
Laura's.
no,
That's
not
Laura's.
180, 180 cotton candy pouches.
I put the comment up there.
Holy cow. Sorry.
If you stop looking at yourself in the camera, you look down a little more, you'll see where it says.
I was not looking at myself in the camera. 180
That's where William gets it from.
candy pouches. Wow.
If our son walks in front of a mirror or a camera, he is like a magnet. His eyes pull right to himself. You can be talking to him. He's so much in his zone, staring at himself. Just like, I guess he appreciates the way he looks. I don't know what he's doing.
Not even just in the mirror. The other day when it was dark
window.
outside, he was looking at his reflection in the window because it was dark. You could kind of see his reflection. Oh my gosh.
I've seen people say they're doing that 100 whatever in a day at 100 days. I don't know if it's 100 Minikins or 100 sews. I'm not sure.
That is, wow, very admirable. I don't think I could do that. I know I couldn't for sure. Wow. Wowza. Wowza, wowza.
As you're saying about your Epicure.
Oh, yeah, we filmed the video for this one yesterday. I know I showed it already, but I was a little proud. I looked at it when it was done. I was like, oh, that looks really nice. So this is the Epicure pouch, another one of the Minikins Season 2. And, yeah, this was a really quick one to put together, right? Wasn't it quick when we were filming?
It was.
Yeah.
Even when editing, it was pretty quick.
I used a bark cloth fabric. This is Outback Wife fabric, and you can find this if you're interested. I got this from stashfabrics.com, and there's a lot of other bark cloths from Outback Wife, and I was pleased that I had this coordinating lime green thread for the top stitching, because thread colors are always difficult. You know, if your thread color that you have in your stash is not the right one, then Brandy says 79. Many of your bags around my town as I sold or gave them all away. Wow, that's awesome.
It is.
Representing so sweetness in the town that you live in. That's really cool. All right. Let me see. Oh, another comment you want to put on the screen. Diane says, I started this 100 bag thing August 1st as per Michelle Graham, who I think is the one who started that. Was it Michelle or was it someone else?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. Also in regards to Minikins Season 2, again, if you like the acrylic templates.
They want to see inside that one as well.
Want to see inside this one? Oh, there's no pockets in this one because I wanted to make it as quick as possible.
Are you going to sell the hardware with that?
I will sell the hardware in the shop online. I must have gotten some glue in there. Okay, there we go. That's the inside, so it's just plain on the inside. We will be selling this hardware in several different finishes. This is the nickel. Where's my other one right here? Here's one that I made with rose gold frame on the top.
I'd like to give it, while I saw this comment, a big shout out to Wendy. She does a ton of behind the scenes work for our group.
Yep.
Approving posts.
Thank you, Wendy.
Approving people joining. She's behind the scenes superhero, and we do appreciate Wendy 100%. Like to say thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Yes, this is Outback Wife fabric. I really love this print, and it's actually metallic, this print too. The gold areas.
If you see it, it looks way
metallic.
Cooler in person.
Like this is metallic.
It looks like carpet almost.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's bark cloth.
You remember I was saying before? It looked like carpet to me.
Yeah.
It's actually not carpet. It looks like couch material. Like linen couch style.
Drapes.
1970s couch, 80s couch.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's fun to sew with, too. I like it. All right.
Oh, my pick of the week.
Oh, wait, I was going to talk about two more things.
That's
first.
my favorite part
okay?
of the show. I don't know why you say the bag lady is my favorite part of the show. My favorite part of the show is the pick of the week.
I know.
Then why do you say that the other way?
Because it's
you
just
don't know. Tell the truth.
It's just my segue that I feel comfortable with. So, as far as Minikins Season 2, we'll have acrylic templates for 9 of the patterns, but they won't be out until after Minikins Season 2 comes out, just because we're not on top of our game in regards to that department. We'll also have a Notions kit available. That will be early November. I wanted it to be sooner, but with the amount of zippers that I had to order, they couldn't get it to us sooner than that. So we'll let you know as far as the templates and the Notions kit. Okay, pick of the week. It's your turn.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. See, you're written right there, Danny's pick.
All right, we have Loretta Clinton posted this picture in the group, and she made the Creative Maker case. Is that right, Sarah?
Yep.
And, it was a great set of pictures. I thought she did a great job fussy cutting, excellent fabric choice, and to have a great presenter in that child holding it awesomely is like the icing on the cake. So congrats to you,
Great
Loretta.
job, Loretta.
Great job.
All right, that
2
was
thumbs
Danny's
up.
pick of the week. All right, before we get over to some questions, I'd like to invite you, if you're watching on Facebook, to hit the share button if you enjoy our live videos or our sewing tutorial videos. Regardless, even if you're watching on YouTube, both YouTube and Facebook have a like button, which is a little picture of a thumbs up.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, the likes, comments, and subscriptions really helps us out so much, because Facebook look very kindly on videos that have likes and shares, and they consider sharing our videos with other people that have sewing related interests that might not have seen the videos before. So we always want to bring more people into the bag making community, so thank you so much for doing that. All right, so if you have a question for me, and I see Danny's posting one in the queue right now, let me know if you have a question in the comments, and I'll answer some questions live. Sharon says, is that bar cloth or bark cloth? Bark like a dog. Bark like a dog. Bark cloth. It has a really interesting weave, and it has texture. It's a little bit I don't know. It's like totally different than quilting cotton. I'm not sure how to describe it other than that. Kim says, what would you call the Minikin tonight? What are some uses for that one? I probably missed that part. So this one's, the name for this pattern is the Disco Double Zip Pouch. And it's, well, I guess I was thinking a cosmetic pouch with 2 separate compartments. Danny thought a lunchbox, but I guess whatever.
Definitely a lunchbox. Put a handle on top. I think it'd be a great lunchbox.
And this one comes in 2 different sizes. This is size large. All right. Okay, I see people commenting on the bark cloth, upholstery, or home deck fabric. Yes, that's a good way to describe it.
People were asking I saw previously, like the cost of the Minikins season 2.
Minikin season 2 is going to be $80 for the 13 patterns, 13 PDF patterns, and 13 videos, and you can watch them anytime. So when you buy them, you can watch them 5 years from now, whenever you want. The videos will be always available in your account. Marguerite says, will you be getting any more brown faux leather in your shop? I can't find any as nice as what you used to sell. So we decided we used to sell a faux leather that was completely flat and smooth, and we decided to switch over to more of a textured faux leather, which we're calling top grain. So we have a few colors in the shop right now. It's under the faux leather tab in our shop. We have a rose gold. We have sort of a copper. We call that one Lucky Penny. There's a shade of brown in the shop called sepia. Black's definitely the most popular. Black sells like really quick. As soon as we get it, we sell it right away. Gwenna says, what is the name of that specific fabric? I'm not sure if you meant this one, the purple one, or not.
Just say both.
This one was designed by a Chino, and you can find these. I think I usually buy my Chino fabric on Etsy. And the other 2, the small little clutches that I showed, these are bark cloth fabrics, and the fabric line is called Outback Wife. And I purchased the Outback Wife fabric from stashfabrics.com. Lynn says, I know I keep asking about a large camera bag. I have large gear, 15 inches in length. So I do have the Ansel camera bag. I'm not sure if that'll be big enough for your gear. The Ansel camera bag comes in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large, and the large one is quite long. I don't have one handy to show you on the show, but I have pictures up on my website, certainly. Pat says, 7 days and a wake up and I'll get my cast off. Oh, good news. I know it's probably really cumbersome to get around with that cast. I was just thinking that the other day when I was driving. I'm not sure why, but I was like, what would I do if I broke my arm? What would I do? Could I type? I've never broken any bones, so I'm not sure. Knock on wood. I probably shouldn't talk about it, but Linda says that new Minikin you just showed would probably hold a hairdryer in one compartment. Oh, that's a great idea. It probably would. I could see that. I could totally see that. Hairdryer.
Would you put like a sandwich, then a hairdryer on the side to heat it up later?
A sandwich?
It's a
No,
lunchbox.
no. I could see especially if you put like an insulated fleece in here well, I guess it wouldn't matter. You'd probably cool it off before you put it back in there. But maybe the hairdryer in one side and I wonder if a flat iron would fit in the other side. It just might. Oh, that's a really good idea. Lucy says, Sarah, are the zippers you use for bags more heavy duty than the ones we use for clothing? Do you recommend the ones that open 2 ways? So depending on the pattern, I use different zippers. So the zippers that I used on this double zip pouch were just number 3 dress skirt zippers. That's, I guess, their technical term. They have a smaller pull on them. And some of the patterns that I write, I call for specific things like handbag zippers. I think I have one back here. So here's another one of the new Minikins that are coming out. This is the Gloss Cosmetic bag, and this one was designed for the handbag zipper, and the handbag zipper has wider tape. So that's what's on this one. And I wanted the handbag zipper for ease of sewing and also for the larger pulls on it. So that's what's inside the cosmetic bag. I see you're posting another comment. Sal says, Sarah, I wish Sizzix UK sold your dyes. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure why Sizzix UK does not sell my dyes.
Can't they just buy them from you? You ship
Customers
to UK?
yeah, but
I don't know what the shipping costs. Yeah.
it's not. I don't think it's super expensive, but. Judy says, how's the horse riding going? It's really great. I actually canceled my lesson today for 2 reasons. So the first reason is we wanted to film more videos, and I wanted to have the full day today to film videos. So I canceled my lesson today, but it all worked out because Violet wasn't feeling well for her riding lesson this past Saturday. So I filled in and I took Violet's riding lesson on Saturday. So I actually I had 2 lessons last week, none this week, but I'll be back to my normal schedule next week for the riding lessons. Michelle says, "Psst, 15 days until Halloween and Minikins Season 2 release. Who's excited?" Is it 15 days? Oh, gosh.
It's kind of right. It's Michelle's birthday as well. Don't forget, you guys.
Happy birthday, Michelle. Early birthday. Gwenna says you're a mess, Danny.
I laugh at those ones like that.
This is a good question. Linda says, what fabric are you recommending for Minikins Season 2 cooler? Can I grab that one really quick? Because I could see it right over there.
You want me to grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it. Just so everyone knows what I'm talking about in case you missed the sneak peek. No, not that. The cooler. It's sitting right there.
They asked about the fabric.
No.
You can get the cooler. It's.
Oh, really?
I mean, I was more than welcome to get the heavy
No, I don't
fabric,
want it,
but
'cause that's not
the
what
cooler is
I
super
did not
nice.
use that.
Now that we got rid of Sarah, I don't want to change that graphic to Ask Danny. Hold on 1 second. Sarah, you didn't give me enough time.
All right, here's the cooler. I used outdoor fabric for mine, but I recommend laminated fabric, especially if you want it to be easy to wipe clean. I do not use laminated fabrics for the step photos or videos because it's really shiny like in the camera. But this is what the cooler looks like, and it's got mesh pockets on the side. It's fairly large, so we'll fit a lot of stuff in it.
Sonia wants to know, do you sell zippers on your site?
I do
Yes,
sell
we do.
zippers. We sell 30-inch zippers and 40-inch handbag zippers. So just the handbag zippers, but they all have the double pulls. Sandy says, how do you keep your zippers from being wavy? Mine are always wavy. So there's a few things that might be happening. Might be
Tape is the answer.
Dritz Wash Away Wonder Tape is phenomenal for sewing zippers, especially zipper pockets. So the first culprit for wavy zippers is pins, like traditional pins, pointy pins, because if you pin a zipper to your fabric, just the nature of the pin makes it wavy as you pin it in place. And then if it looks wavy when you pin it, then generally it might look wavy when you're sewing it after it's been sewn in also. So use Dritz Wash Away either Dritz Wash Away Wonder Tape, or if your zipper's on the edge of the fabric and you can get to it easily, use Clover Wonder Clips instead. Try not to pull your zipper or stretch it when you're sewing with it. That's another culprit as well. But yeah, the pins are a huge culprit for wavy zippers. Cheryl says, any tips for getting rid of wrinkles from faux leather? So,
can't you iron a towel and then put the hot towel on the faux leather?
Yeah, so it depends on if you're talking about the leather before it's been sewn or after you've sewn it into a bag. So if it's before you've sewn it, you can gently iron it with the wrong side facing up and either a pressing cloth, or you can just, depending on your faux leather, I would start with the pressing cloth, but I have some thick like marine type vinyl that I use for my step photos that I keep rolled up, but every time I have to go take some step photos, I iron it to smooth out the wrinkles. So that could be for the flat fabric. If you're talking about the project that's already finished, you could do what Danny said, or you can heat up your ironing board with your iron, and then while the ironing board's still warm, like immediately after you iron it, you can take the finished bag and like rub the areas where the faux leather are to flatten out any wrinkles. That's a good way to do it if the bag's already sewn together.
Happy birthday. Just went by real fast.
Whose birthday?
Oh,
I see it. Birthday on Saturday?
Yes.
I didn't see the name, but I just saw birthday on Saturday.
Darn thing scrolls so
it
fast.
was right there. Oh, sorry about that.
Leanne.
Happy birthday, Leanne.
Ballard.
Happy birthday. Rachel says, is Minikins 2 the same skill level as 1? I would say half the patterns are easier patterns. Like this one's super simple and comes together really quickly. Some of the patterns are a little bit more involved, like that cosmetic bag that I showed. Oh.
Ow.
That's not good. Nothing super crazy, but as you can see, there's a lot more going on in this particular pattern. None of the patterns are over 30 steps. I think this one's 24 steps for this one. Nothing super crazy, I don't think. I don't know. We haven't filmed all of them yet, so I know you haven't seen me sew all of them, but...
Anytime you want to get on the show, just toss me
Tammy
a
says,
compliment.
Danny's on a roll. We love you too, Danny.
Yep.
Oh, I saw a question about the essential oil bag. Pat says, will a single pull purse zipper work for the large essential oil bag? It definitely will. Where is it? I had it over here. Here's the one she's talking about. My handbag zippers always just have 2 pulls, so that's what I use. But if yours has the 1 pull, it's completely fine. It'll work as well. You'll just have, when the case is closed, your zipper will just be like in the back over here. Debbie says, will you be getting more cornflower cork in stock? Unfortunately, that one was not reprinted by our manufacturer, and we've sold out of that one. So unfortunately, we won't be able to get any more of that particular print. Sorry about that, Debbie. Alicia says, ask Danny, what is your favorite notion? Oh, that's a good question.
You know, because I took the show over and changed from Ask Sarah to Ask Danny. It's the fast turn tool.
Which one? The one you lost?
Yeah, the stiletto.
Okay.
It's great multi-purpose tool. It does a lot of good things for a lot of different stuff.
Oh, that's really vague.
Yeah, I keep it that way.
Let me put this one back.
Story's never out.
Oh, here. That's a good question. Anne says, sources for purse hardware. I buy from Emmeline Bags, but do you recommend other sources as well? I buy from Emmeline Bags also most of the time. There's some Etsy shops that I've purchased from before. I think Purses R Us might be one of them. I'm blanking on some of the other Etsy shop names for hardware. I usually like to buy in bigger amounts, like not just 1 or 2 pieces. But Emmeline Bags usually has just about everything that I like to use.
And who knows in the future, maybe we'll carry, hardware.
Yep. Shannon says, do all patterns come with video how-tos? We have not. We have a large catalog of patterns. We're slowly working our way through them. I think we have, not counting the Minikins, 16 patterns with videos so far. Obviously, all Minikins Season 1 patterns have videos, and all of the Minikins Season 2 patterns will have videos also. So we're getting up there, and next year we're going to have, 12 or 16 additional new videos. So we're working every quarter of the year. We're hoping to get more videos out. Barbara says, if we want to purchase fabric before the release of Minikins 2, what yardage would you recommend since this new group is larger than the first bundle? So for Minikins Season 1, a lot of the projects could be made with fat quarters. That's not necessarily the case this year. Some of them can still be made with fat quarters, but I think most of the projects are, if I'm being conservative, half yard for exterior and half yard for lining. I think the only one that's more fabric is the cooler, which this one was 3/4 of a yard of exterior fabric and 1 yard for the lining. But
so if you ask Danny that question, you budget 1.5 yards of fabric per item. That way you can always make 2 if you have extra fabric.
I don't think that's what I said.
Pretty much you said 1 yard for,
I said 1/2 yard of exterior fabric and 1/2 yard of lining.
So 1.
But that's not 1. I know, but
well, you combo them. So you get 1 for this bag, that's a set, and you get another one for that bag.
I know, but they're going to want to use a different fabric for their lining. So
what if they love that one so much they just make the same one over and over? I've seen great purse makers do that often, Sarah.
Okay.
I can name at least 3 bags that I've seen with very similar fabric.
I agree with you there, but that's
at least 3 bags.
All right. So if you get half yard pieces, you should be good for some of the bigger projects like this one or this one right here. All right. Are you wearing Danny's polka dot top? I am. You guys have good memories. This is the one.
Someone, the oil case, what fabric was that?
This fabric was designed by Caterina Roccella. It was from her, I'm blanking on the fabric line, but if you just check Caterina Roccella over at Hawthorne Threads, you can find, I believe you can still find this fabric. And it comes in a different colorway as well. So if you really like the flowers, there's a different version of this flower print also. Manuela says, do you ship to Canada too? We ship worldwide. We do often ship a lot of, I think our 2 countries that we ship to the most besides in the United States would be Canada and Australia. Would you agree? Yep. What's your favorite Minikin, Danny? Do you remember all of them or not really?
I think it's the Kanga. Yeah, I've seen them all.
The Kanga one?
Yep. I think it's unique to me, and I like the way I could see even you can turn this. No, I think it's the right one. You can turn this to a guy pouch, really easily. It could be a great fishing pouch. You can open this up, put a bunch of little tools. I like Motro cars. You can put your tools and your supplies in here.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have even thought of those.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because these are perfect size. Because you want separate compartments. If you have little parts of your car, they have arms and they have screws and you need certain parts for certain stuff, you don't want them together, and this would be a great little case
And
for that.
fishing, I don't really know anything about fishing.
Yeah,
but
fishing
is
lures
that
and
true
stuff like
about
that.
You would keep it in something like this?
You totally could, because you
okay.
can see what it is, and you can grab it easy.
Okay.
And it's padded, so you don't have to worry about a hook like snagging you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Someone says, I see the preview. Something went wrong.
Uh-oh. Are we having technical difficulties?
YouTube just went down, looks like.
Oh, man. Darn it.
Our preview's working. It'll be a hot second, guys.
Danny's going to step over
Here,
and
we'll
check for the technical difficulties.
I'll do my screen share.
Oops.
Share, everybody.
All right, Danny's just walking in front of the camera to check our technical issues.
This out of here.
Can I take this share off the screen or no?
No, I'll be right back.
Okay.
The health is good, it's saying. It's not logged out, nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I'll come back.
All right. Sorry about that. If we had any technical issues, Danny said it was maybe on YouTube. All right, I guess we're back.
Do you have fish, Danny? Not as much as I'd like to.
Charlie says it paused before, but I refreshed and it's fine. Kim says, do you have a pattern for Matchbox cars? I have seen people make the Kismet trinket boxes.
That would be great for Matchbox cars.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I think, didn't that come
Someone
up before?
mentioned that before, totally.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Because you can turn this into a little track, like jumps and stuff. You unfold
the cars?
it,
Okay.
and then make like ramps. Totally.
Okay.
Okay,
I see Facebook and YouTube are fine now.
Okay.
Must have been a temporary little glitch there.
Might have been regional.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay.
Let's keep moving forward, Sarah.
Glad we're back. Okay. Well, I need another question from you.
I don't see a question on the screen. A lot of comments.
Oh, I see one. Kathy says, I have never made a project with the clear stuff. So it's clear vinyl. It comes in different gauges, and the gauge means different thicknesses. So for this project, I used 12 gauge vinyl, which is a little thicker. It's not thick, but it's thicker than vinyl I've used in other projects. Let me grab another one just so you can see what I mean. So this is one of the Minikins from season 1. This is the I Spy pouch. I used 8 gauge vinyl on this one, so it's a little bit thinner. You could use 12 gauge in this one as well. I just wanted a thicker vinyl for this particular one because it's
Someone said tech
more
wires,
three-dimensional.
cables, you're traveling and different stuff. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
great pouch for a lot of accessories
interesting.
stuff.
Yeah, I
for
would
sure.
not have thought. Andrea says, have you designed a shoe storage bag, something to take nice shoes with us on our travels? What are you laughing? That's a great idea.
No, I'm queuing next to the questions.
Okay. I have not designed a shoe travel bag, but that's a really good idea. I'll have to add that to my list. This is the one Danny was laughing at. Sharon said, Danny's polka dot top. I bet it looked great on you. That's what you were laughing at. You should clarify because it sounded like you were laughing at the previous question.
I was going to cue it and it had been resolved. It'd be like a nail biter. Like, what's he laughing at? Oh, that's what he's laughing at. Sarah.
Oh, sorry. Lauren says, will the essential oil kits come with the foam insert? So the essential oil bag does have a foam insert, which we specially ordered. They actually had to make a custom die to make as many holes as I wanted in this configuration. I do have it in the shop. I don't have a photo listed in the product listing, but we're selling these foam inserts for $6.50. Diana says, are the sewing machine lights coming soon? We are just talking with the manufacturer. We got some samples in just to triple check the quality, and we're just trying to hone.
Our sample was
good. We're just asking for particular things, so we should have the lights shortly, and we'll let you know. It was nice and bright, though. Mandy says, do you have a hardware notions list available yet for Minikins Season 2? We will have a notions kit for Minikins Season 2. Actually, it has a lot more stuff. It has probably quadruple the items as the first year's kit had, so we don't have that ready quite yet. I'm not releasing a supply list for those ahead of time, so when they come out October 31st, then you'll have all the patterns, and the supply list will be in each of the patterns. Sandy says, okay, Danny, which project would a 10-year-old boy use?
I think a lot of these are multi-purpose where you can...
This one would be... my kids would use this one.
I don't know if there's some with the Minikins Season 2. Sandy might be talking
Minikins
about.
Season 2.
This one right here, this King is really good because you can...
What else? Maybe
you can mix and match stuff a lot.
Maybe the sewing room stand?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have an iPad in the room right now, but this is like an iPod stand or tablet, whatever. Just pretend that's
You
a
can put
tablet.
it that way, or you can put it that way. Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna drop
Be bigger,
it, though.
obviously.
And it has storage space on the back for pens and pencils and things.
It can be a great stand for drawing and stuff like that too. So you have a tablet. My kids used to like.
Well, it's
watch...
not really an easel for drawing. Like
No, not like that, sir.
Okay.
So you'd have this in front of you, and you'd have your
Oh.
iPad. Your iPad would be here
To look at something?
And say,
Okay.
my kids would watch Muffalo Potato. If you watch on YouTube, easy way to draw figures. They use letters and numbers, and you connect these in different shapes, and the pictures turn out great. That'd be a great use of that. All right, 3 sets of bags. And then Minikins 1 and 2. Behind you, Sarah.
3 sets of bags. Let's see.
It's cotton candy pouch.
These 3. Oh, these are the
Minikins season 1.
Yeah, this is Minikins season 1. This is the cotton candy pouch.
Sarah, I saw multiple comments. One of the T-shirts gonna become available.
We are. Okay, so the short answer is I sort of got myself into too many things at the same time. So this week and next week, our focus is just on finishing the Minikins season 2 videos, and then we'll wrap up all the other loose ends that I started for myself before that. So we're gonna focus on finishing Minikins season 2, and then we'll get the shirts taken care of and whatever else. The cost of the lights, is it okay if we say what the cost is going to be?
Yeah, I think it's going to be
$15.
$15, yeah.
$15 before shipping. So shipping in the U.S. I think is going to be $2.70. And I can't remember off the top of my head the rest of the world. But those LED lights will be $15 in our shop. We'll let you know as soon as we get those in. Another good question about a notion. Do you have any idea when your precision machine oiler tool will be back in stock, please? So I have 100 on order. We had a hard time getting more right away. So as soon as those come in, I don't have a date yet because they haven't shipped yet, but I'll let you know on the live shows as soon as we get those back in. And can you get larger foam inserts? I have tons of Young Living oils. I use Young Living also, and both of the size bottles fits in the foam insert. So obviously the bigger bottles fit a little tighter, but both of the bottles fit in here. Yes, I use Young Living as well.
Bag lady pin.
Oh, a bag lady pin is a good idea.
We should get like the full set of like a mug, shirts, different variation shirts, not just one.
Like a pin with the saying bag lady.
Yeah, bag
maybe
lady
a little
or
picture
your
of a
logo
bag.
in the background.
That's cool.
I'm sure there's.
Very cool. I like that idea.
Did you answer the diaper bag? I didn't see you. Here, you say that one.
Did I miss the question on the screen?
I posted up there.
Oh, sorry. Do you remember what the question was?
Best diaper bag.
The Aragon bag is good for a diaper bag. I saw someone, I think, in the comments made Sloan travel bag for a diaper bag. That one's humongous, though. Either one would work, though. Minikins 3 could all be men-like patterns. That's a good idea.
Yep. Tammy said she was really hoping out for that car organizer for the 13th, but...
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be part of the next one.
Next year's, yep. Oh, let's see. Anita says, I am planning to make our carry-on bags for the flight to Pittsburgh for Jackson's surgery. What are the 4 largest patterns that you recommend? So the 4 biggest of my patterns, Sloan travel bag is the biggest. I've actually used that as a carry-on bag before. It's, I think, 18 inches wide. It's huge, but because it's a soft bag, I mean, it has the foam interfacing, so it's not that soft, but it fits under the seat in front of you. Airplane bag I use as a carry-on also. So those 2 bags I use the most as a carry-on bag. Oh, I've also used the Aragon bag as a carry-on. So on an airplane, I've personally used those 3 bags, and they fit underneath the seat in front of you. I'm trying to think of a 4th one. I don't know.
Your duffel
The
bag.
Cumberland backpack might be good because if you want to have your hands free, the Cumberland backpack, I've taken that one on a plane also. So those 4 bags for sure I've taken on a plane.
We all had one, and I carried 3 of them. True story.
Deb says, would nail polish bottles fit in the essential oil bag? I've heard that certain size nail polish bottles will fit. I can't remember if it was the OPI or what, but they were round and a little bit thinner. Maybe someone else knows and can. I think it was Michelle Graham that said the brand of nail polish, but I could be wrong. Kathy says the Oslo would be great as a diaper bag for keeping at home from bedroom to living room to bathroom.
Someone hacked even with a flap.
Like
you can make it as
like a bassinet bag, like to have the diapers right next to the changing station.
They're saying a large coalition.
Coalition bag. Oh yeah, that's right. I have taken that one on a plane also, I think. Good suggestion, Charlie.
Yeah, it's Lauren.
Lauren says, I think I remember hearing something about a light you can put on your sewing machine. Will you be selling them? Yeah, we We're going to be selling them for $15. It's an LED light that will fit in the throat of any sewing machine, and we don't have them in yet, though. But as soon as we do, we'll let you know.
It does fit the Juki throat pretty much all the way around. And if you have a smaller machine, they have little tick marks. You can take not your cloth scissors, your general purpose ones, and cut them off. And it's very easy to
Yeah, I had
adjust.
Danny install it for me, even though it was super simple. But I was like, that particular day, I did not have the brain power. So I was just, they have little clips for holding the LED portion. Is that right? So that it sticks to the machine. You did it, so you would have to describe it, not me.
How does it work?
How does it apply to the machine?
Yeah, it's got like the LED portion. It's like a little strip. Think like a small purse strap, that thickness, maybe an inch, and it's got a peel back, like Dritz wash away tape, pretty much. You peel it back. It's got a sticky side, adhesive side to it. You put one side on, and as you peel it off, that's how I like to do it, and that way you won't touch something accidentally and get it stuck to it. So you feed one side.
Oh, the clips were for the cord, right? Is that right?
The clips are once you get that on, then they have these little adhesive clips you put on to really feed where you want the cord to go, and it keeps it in place.
So the
really
cord's
well.
not hanging in your way. The cord's like out of your way on the
Juki
machine.
has actually a nice slot along the back of it, or the front of it. I forgot which side because I was facing the opposite. But it's got a little slot that the cord can go right into perfectly, and you pull it taut, and both sides use the clips and holds it.
Bronwyn wanted us to post this. Bronwyn says she wanted us to remind you that the Tutor Bag Sew Along is finishing up last week to add your photo to the album. So if you are participating in the Facebook group in the Tutor Bag Sew Along, thank you to Bronwyn and Michelle for hosting. This is the last week for posting the photo of your finished bag in the album, and we're going to be drawing winners, randomly drawn winners, out of everyone that completes their tutor bag for several Minikins Season 2 bundles. So if you were working on your bag, you want to make sure you finish it because several people that finished are going to be winning the Minikins Season 2 bundles.
Big shout out to Bronwyn and Michelle for this. I know it was a lot of stuff to do, and they did a great job with it, and thank you guys both very much. We do appreciate it a ton.
We do. Thank you very much. And they were putting their heads together for their next devious plan. Doreen says, will you be doing a video for the Coalition bag? It's on my list, not for this year because after Minikins Season 2, we're just going to do another free video. So that's it for the rest of the year. It is on my list for next year, though.
Like we do not have a pick. We have it. It's on Sarah's machine.
Can I lift up my machine or no?
I mean, if you
Is
want
that okay?
to. There's.
Okay. Do you want to move your cell phone?
There's multiple ones on there, though.
We were testing things out, so my machine actually has 2 lights on it. Oh, so happy.
Let me give you a hand.
Thank you. That was very helpful. Here, I'll let you explain it since you know this.
Let me take this comment off. As you can see, it starts from this little bulge right here is the start of it. It goes up around the throat like this, down like this. Now this one is going to the front of the machine. Can I lift it up so they can see it a little better?
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
There's 2 strips in here because we were trying 2 different ones and seeing the very differences. So you'll see 2 on there. You only get 1 when you do it. The feed I was talking about, this one goes to the front because that's the second one we put on. But if you put the first one on, you have a channel in the back of your Juki right here where it tucks into it like this. It tucks in really nice, and it holds it in place with the little clip right here.
Do you want to twist it around and show them this way? Twist it this way. So.
We didn't clip this side because we knew we were going to be not using.
Here, I'll lift it up and I'll let you point to it.
What, the switch?
Hurry, it's heavy.
Right here's the switch. You just tap like this.
It's not plugged in.
Once you plug it in, just to give a little show.
No, because okay.
So all you do is press that button and it turns on. And if it's too bright, you press the button holding it down. It will automatically get dimmed.
The first one I got is the one I turned on, just so you know.
Here we go.
Maybe not.
Boom.
Okay.
There's 2 switches. There's the second switch. But if we...
Here, you can see it.
It's pretty bright.
It's really bright. See
my hands lit up?
Yeah.
That's just one on right now. It's really bright.
Again, we're not proposing that you get 2 lights. We were just testing things out.
And this is the one that we have for sale. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but 99.5.
It'll be $15 plus shipping, and we'll let you know as soon as we get them in.
I think we should end it right there.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us for Ask Sarah. We're so happy you could be here with us tonight. Thanks for all the great questions, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you on Sunday, and happy sewing. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.